So either Bulma used the Dragon Balls to wish herself young forever, or she's been taking experimental medicine to keep herself from aging, because in this poster of Dragon Ball Super Broly, she looks more closely to her Dragon Ball self and even teenage Bulma from GT than what she ends up looking like at the end of Dragon Ball Z.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
Posters have come out for Dragon Ball Super Broly that showcase some of the characters in the movie. We got Goku, obviously, Vegeta, Broly, Golden Frieza, and then we get this controversial poster here with Bulma, Trunks, and Goten. Now, the commentary that I have for these posters, I feel like they sort of mimic the designs in the movie, but they seem to be a hybrid version of the older designs and the newer designs, hence Goku's plastic looking hair. But the real thing to take away from these posters is that we get Bulma here with Trunks and Goten, and as I stated in the very beginning of this episode, we have Bulma looking like she looks like a teenage version of herself. She looks way younger than even in her Dragon Ball Super self. And then we have Goten and Trunks looking like they haven't aged a day. So a lot of the fans were quick to pick up on this and talk about and discuss what 5 years actually means. Remember, this is supposed to tie in between the events of Majin Buu, or Kid Buu, and the end of Dragon Ball Z, where Goku is wearing his blue outfit. They're going to go into the martial arts tournament with Vegeta. He ends up finding Oob and then training him. That's basically the 5-year gap. Bulma even states that it's been 5 years since she's seen Goku. And Bulma looks like she's aged rapidly. So if Bulma is taking some sort of experimental medication, maybe it keeps her extremely youthful for a few years and then it just ages her extremely quickly. I don't know. That's just a guess for me. But what I'm thinking this is, honestly, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but we have Goten and Trunks not aging at all in this poster. So the events of Dragon Ball Super seem to not even have taken place in maybe a year, maybe 2 years, if that. And we still have 3 more years before they end up looking like this. Full-on teenagers that are dating and all that. I feel like Akira Toriyama really didn't think this through when he put this 5-year mark between the time that they were little tiny kids all the way till they're teenagers. 5 years does not age somebody that much. So what I'm thinking this is in oversight for Akira Toriyama. I think that they're going to completely abandon the end or connecting the end of Dragon Ball Z besides the Oob storyline. I don't think that they're going to revisit that where they're about to go into the martial arts tournament and, you know, all that stuff. And Goten and Trunks are dating and all that, and they're not really training. I don't think they're going to revisit that ending word for word, beat for beat. But I think they're going to take influences like Oob, maybe Goku's uniform and gi. But here's the kicker. I think, and again, all speculation, but the ending of Dragon Ball Z, even though, and I'm sure someone has already talked about this in the past and has corrected me on this, but I believe that the ending of Dragon Ball Z was meant to open it up for future possibilities. Even though some might say Akira Toriyama was trying to end Dragon Ball Z, I think that there were inklings and there were whispers, murmurs of Dragon Ball GT in the wind back in those days. And so Akira Toriyama left this ending so that way they can build off of this and go into Dragon Ball GT. And I believe that the ending of Dragon Ball Z that we see here is the beginning of Dragon Ball GT. Essentially a prologue, a pilot episode for Dragon Ball GT. And I think that the ending of Dragon Ball Z, the official ending, is going to be, and that's going to not be retconned, is going to be at the very end where Goku and Vegeta beat Kid Buu, and then we start off with Dragon Ball Super. Because if they retcon the very ending of Dragon Ball Z, where we have all those apparent 5-year developments, then that means that they can open it up and have Dragon Ball Super kind of develop in its own with Goten and Trunks aging naturally, so they don't have to have too many time skips. I'm almost positive they're gonna retcon the ending of Dragon Ball Z, and I'm almost positive that that ending for Dragon Ball Z is so linked to GT that you could just kind of wrap it up all into one. And as we know, GT is not canon. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts on this poster. I mean, Bulma's outfit looks fantastic in this. I think this is probably one of my favorite Bulma designs that we've had in a very long time, so I can't wait to see her in the movie. I'm really excited. As far as Goten and Trunks go, I'm hoping that we see more from them. We've seen a little bit through Super, but I'm hoping that they can be characters that can be fully fleshed out and carry on Dragon Ball into the future for future generations. As far as their designs, Trunks is fine, even though I liked his green outfit a lot better. And Goten, I really dislike the outfit that he's got on, mainly because it just reminds me how in Dragon Ball Super, Chi-Chi was trying to focus and push him into studying, when back in Dragon Ball Z, she was trying to push him into training. So she kind of did like a complete 180 on that one, so that kind of reminds me of that, and that's the reason I don't like his clothing in this. But I'm hoping that they're not going to be in the movie too much, because it seems like this movie is more focused on Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. And if they are, I'm pretty sure they're going to be right in the very beginning, where we see in the beginning of the trailer, we see Goku having dinner or lunch or whatever, just eating with the rest of the Z Fighters and Beerus and Bulma and stuff. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this design? Do you guys think that the end of Dragon Ball Z is going to be retconned? This is going to be BlackScape signing off.